I had to get tired. I had to get fed up with my hair breakage and hair thinning, and I had to stop it in its tracks. I am here with 12 tips and tricks that I've learned in my personal natural hair growth journey for the last year, especially in the last 6 months. My hair has really been flourishing, and I'm here to share those tips and tricks with you so that you can turn things around for your hair growth and your breakage and thinning problems. Thank you so much, ladies, for joining me. This is That's You Girl, Fashion and Beauty, where I foster high self esteem, self love, and confidence through fashion and beauty. Thank you. Welcome or welcome back. Please stick around and let's let our natural hair slay. Thank you, ladies. Welcome back. I have my little list here that I've created, and if you can see it, of the 12 tips and tricks that I have to share with you. And the first one is going to be stop dry combing your hair when you take it out or in general. So I'm going to show you my hair after a week. I keep it with these two braids underneath my wigs. So it's nothing cute. It's been a week that has been braided up like this. So I'm going to show you how to properly remove your braids so that you don't have hair loss and hair thinning. Stop dry combing your hair. So before I take my braids out, okay, I get some hydration. I have my Gold Series, my best friend here lately, and I'm gonna spray a little bit in my hand, and I'm gonna take it and I'm gonna saturate the end of my hair. This stuff goes away very quickly. I have two bottles here. Girl, I be going through this stuff. It makes my hair feel so good. Time to get a new bottle again. I'm gonna have to see if I can find a big bottle because I be really putting this on my hair throughout the week. All right, so I got my ends and now I'm gonna begin to take my braids out. If you got some hydration there and your hair is not dry, you're not gonna comb your hair out when you remove your braids. So once I take the ends out, the rest of the way, I take it out by hand. Less combing, less breakage. That hydration serum by Pantene, I keep bragging about it, but it is the best thing I have found for my hair yet. The hydration is crazy good. You have to be gentle with your hair. It's very vulnerable. It is very fragile. So when you're taking out your braids, you have to be gentle. Save your hair, save your length, and save it from thinning. You don't want to pull your hair out. So I have one side out. There's that bobby pin I was looking for. And I'm going to take the other side out. Slowly take out the end until I can get it at a place where I can begin to unravel it with my hand. See, there's no hair in the comb, so I'm not pulling my hair out. So now I'm going to unravel the rest of the way with my fingers. That serum not only does a great job, it smells amazing. My stroke braids are something else. One side I under braided. This side is under braided. That side is over braided because I can't reach over that side to under braid like I did this one. Hair growth, you have to put some time in it. It's a lot of work. One time I started to give up on my natural hair growth, but I decided to continue. So now I have my hair out. I'm going to take my water bottle and spray a little bit. Stop dry combing your hair when you're taking it out. And then I'm going to take some oil. I have my Mayo, I think that's how you pronounce it. I'll put the name here on the screen, and I'm going to take some oil, put in my hands. I'm going to rub it throughout my hair before I even start combing my hair. Now that I have it out, I'm going to take my big tooth comb here, and I'm going to begin to lift from the root. I'm not really combing it, I'm just lifting it up because there's so much new growth under there. No hair in the comb, so I'm not pulling my hair out. Same thing here. I'm going to just lift it up, not combing it. And then I'm going to take it all forward and lift it up some more. Give it some volume. I'm going to spray a little water. And I'm going to take a little bit of my oil. Just lifting, not combing. You see me stopping? I'm not combing all the way through. Okay. I really need a pick for my hair. I have to invest in a pick. I don't actually have a big one. I have this small one here. Same thing over here. Actually, I'm going to comb this through and then repart it because it has some little white stuff in there from being braided all week. Okay, so I'm going to repart it. I'm not going to do anything to my hair today but take the braids out as far as styling. Okay. And I'm going to take just a little bit of this shining gel and put right here to try to make it look a little cute and have the edges lay down a little bit. Just a little bit. Just give it a little oomph. Just a little bit of oomph. Not too much. I don't need much there. Just a little bit of oomph. All right, so now I have my hair out and I have not combed any hair, taking it out or lifting it. So I've saved my hair. That's the first tip. Stop dry combing your hair, ladies. The second tip is hydrate your braids underneath your protective styles every 2 weeks at the not every 2 weeks, excuse me, every 2 to 3 days. So throughout the week, I am hydrating my braids with my favorite product that I found, which is the Gold Series by Pantene. Pumping it, that's why it stays empty. I got two bottles here and they're both empty because I'm doing this my braids all week, every 2 to 3 days. So when I finally decide to take my braids out, I'm not going to comb my hair out because my hair is hydrated. That's tip number two. Tip number three, stop combing your hair from the root to the ends. You always want to comb your hair from the ends all the way up, detangling your hair. And then when you get to the root, and then you can finally comb through it. But if you start at the root, you're pulling out your hair. So stop combing your hair from the root to the tips. Start from the end and go up. That was number three. Number four, stop sleeping with your hair out. Invest in yourself in a satin cap. I didn't bring mine with me, but you need to keep the moisture in your hair, and wearing a satin cap will help that situation. So stop sleeping with your hair out. All right, the next one is number five. Stop using dry rubber bands and hair ties without saturating them with oil. If you're going to have an updo and you're using rubber bands or a hair tie, take yourself some oil, put in your hands, and then put that in your oil, the rubber band or the hair tie. I didn't bring one with me, and rub it all over that hair tie and rubber band before you put it in your hair because it will help reduce the tension that you have on your hair. That's one reason why my hair broke and started falling out right down the middle, because I used to wear a lot of updos and I always had my hair in the middle up, not saturating that hair tie before I put it on my hair. So use yourself some oil on your hair ties and your rubber bands to reduce the tension in your hair. All right, we're on, let's see, number six. Minimize the heat usage. Use a heat protectant. The only heat that I use on my hair is my blow dryer, and I make sure I use a heat protectant because heat will seriously damage your hair. The next one, number seven, minimize hair drying. Use a excuse me, a hair dyeing. Minimize hair dyeing. I don't have my glasses on. Minimize hair dyeing. Use a professional if possible. Hair dyeing is just as bad as perming your hair if you over process your hair. So if you're going to dye your hair often, try to get a professional to do it for you. But if you have experience and skills, girl, do you. But try to not over process your hair with hair dyes and perms and relaxers. Next one, number 8, minimize shampooing. What? Yes, shampooing your hair too much can be just as bad because you can wash out all the oils and everything in your hair and over dry your hair. So you want to not wash your hair with sulfate shampoo or conditioner. You want sulfate free shampoo and conditioner. And I don't wash my hair but every 2 weeks. So minimize shampooing. Number number 9, brush hair or use a scalp massager regularly. Here's my little cute massager. I do that because this helps blood circulations if you don't want to use this, but this feels really good. I use it when I'm washing my hair or throughout the week if I don't want to use my fingers. That gets your blood flowing and it helps your scalp stay healthy. So better blood flow, better hair growth, and it'll stop the breakage. All right, the next one, number 10. I should have numbered these. Number 10, rice water. That's what really began my hair growth. I started using rice water, fermented rice water. I was using it once a week or once every other week. So use fermented rice water. You want to properly prepare your rice water, but I don't prepare it anymore. I found products that have rice water in them, and I make sure I study the products very well because again, I don't want anything with sulfate in it. So rice water. Number 11, I would have never known that having a low vitamin D count would cause hair breakage. But when I was going through the darkest time of my life, when I lost my sister, my mom, and my best friend weeks apart in 2021, my vitamin D levels was very low. So when I went to the doctor because I was extremely tired, they ran blood tests and my vitamin D was seriously low. So vitamin D causes also hair loss. So if you're having serious hair loss and you're not sure why, just take a trip to your doctor and have your blood work done. And if your blood levels show that you have vitamin D um, insufficiency, then you need to get some vitamin D. So my doctor prescribed me a prescription of vitamin D, and ever since I started taking it, I have more energy, and my hair has been began to grow again. And also increase the protein and amino acids that you intake in daily because these things are very beneficial to your hair growth. Protein, when we take it inside our bodies, it helps us stay strong. So it also affects our hair. So we need protein and the amino acids. And if any way possible, minimize the stress. Stress will have you bald headed. My situation was unexpected when I lost all my loved ones all at one time, but the stress, it had a tremendous impact on my hair. I didn't care. I was very depressed, but to God be the glory. I'm coming back around and I'm getting healthy. My mother will want me to go on with life. That's my mom right there. And I'm living in her home right now because I moved to her state to care for her, but after 2 months she passed away. So I'm still here, but she will want me to go on with my life. She visits me often. So I've turned things around. My hair is flourishing. I'm feeling better. I know she's resting in the arms of God right now. So I'm happy with that. I don't have to see her, my sister, or my best friend suffer anymore. So those are my 12 tips and they have done wonders for my hair. Today I took out my braids and I didn't comb not one string of hair out. So you have to be very gentle with your hair. And my hair is getting really thick again, and I'm so excited about that. So, ladies, I hope you will use one, two, or all of my tips and tricks if you're having hair breakage and hair loss. Thank you. That's all I have for you today. Thank you for joining me, and I truly hope that your journey in your natural hair growth will be all that you want it to be. And I hope that if you're having hair loss or hair breakage, that using my tips and tricks will help you. Thank you, ladies, so much. Thank you so much for your support on my channel. And I will see you in my next video. We got to slay. Thank you. Bye, ladies. Have a great weekend. See you next time. Bye bye.